What's up, everybody? Hi, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, y'all. I miss y'all so much. I miss y'all so much. Look, you already know we're gonna enjoy the music while I share this out. When it's just me out here, y'all gonna direct with me. What's up, everybody? Happy motherfucking Wednesday. We are here. We're in the building. I'm so excited. This is definitely on purpose. Okay. Okay. So don't forget when y'all come in, hit that share button. Okay. Hit that share button. Please send this out to your friends, your family, your sister, your cousin, your uncles, your baby daddy, your baby mama, whoever you need to send it out to. Send it out. Make sure that everybody has it. Ooh, did I post that? Oh, oh, oh. It's time. I'm still sharing my stuff out, y'all. So make sure y'all come in and do the same for me. Share it out, share it out, share it out. I mean, cheap. But you make it in a sleazy way. Gotta get it. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Hey, it's never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, oh, no. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Oh, yeah. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. Gotta make a change. Time for us as a people to start making some change. Let's change the way we eat. Let's change the way we live. And let's change the way we treat each other. You see, the old way wasn't working, so it's on us to do what we got to do to survive. And still, I see no changes. Can a brother get a little peace? It's war with the streets and the war with the middle. I'm just sending this out, everybody. So, y'all come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Make sure you share with your friends, your sister, your cousin, your baby daddy, your uncle, whoever you need to. I don't trust this when they try to rush or bust this. That's the sound number two. Can say it ain't cool. My mama didn't raise no fool. And it's all in the stage like I got a stage strap. And I never get to lay. Dang, me sending this out, y'all. I didn't even know how y'all. Me sending this out. I just came across 2 messages that I did not respond to. That's weird. That's just the way it is. I do not see these messages. Damn. Never be the same. I'm about to forget somebody. I know I'm about to forget. Somebody told me to send it to him. I'm definitely about to forget. Oh, sheesh. Never be the same. Oh, yeah. Let's see what other songs we got about changes. Okay. Because that's what we're talking about today. We're going to talk about some changes. We have some changes that are going to happen. Ooh, Lord, life is happening. Okay. I'm still sharing this out, y'all. Give me just another minute or so. If that, y'all. If that. I definitely appreciate y'all patience. When y'all come in, please say hello. Let me know that you are here. Let me know that you had a good day or tell me something good about your day. Oh, boom. I remembered. Got it. Uh, okay. I did it. I remember who it was. Mm. What's up? Y'all talk to me in these comments. Let me know who's here. I can't see you right now 'cause I'm sharing it out. This is what you should be doing too. Number one rule when you come up in this house is speak. Say, hey, how you doing? Right? Number two is to go ahead and share this out. Make sure when you share it, you come back. Okay? Make sure you bring that ass back. Bring it back, bring it back. Um, I think I got everybody for now. I think I have everybody for now. I don't know. Whatever the case. Hey TJ, it be the cherries for me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know we just got off. We just got off the live. I'm glad you're feeling better. Still sending this out, y'all. See, I need somebody to do this for me. I need y'all to have access to my people and send it to all my motherfucking people. One day I won't have to do this. One day y'all gonna come in here all by yourself. I won't have to send a link. Y'all things gonna be on. Your notifications are going to be on, right? Yeah, and y'all just gonna come in when I start talking. Y'all gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's 8 o'clock." I do want to say, TJ, man, I appreciate you. I don't know, I feel like it might have been dual purpose. I feel like you was ready to get off the live, and you was like, "What perfect reason to get off the live?" It's Cherry Pie. Go follow the link in her bio. Period. That's support. That is support. Okay. All right. We about to get into it. Okay. Who's here is here. Who's going to get the message is going to get the message. But go ahead and share this shiggity out. Again, if you are in the building, make sure you speak. Say hello. I'm so sorry now. Okay. Ooh, sheesh. All right, so boom. Woo, where to start? Where to start? Where to start? Where to start? Where to start, y'all? All right, so the week before my trip, make sure y'all come in and speak. I see y'all popping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, the week before my trip, I had a vertigo spell. That's what it was. Because I've been gone for 3 weeks, y'all. Oh, I've been gone for 3 weeks. I hate leaving y'all like that. So the week before my trip, hey Wani, the week before my trip, I had a vertigo spell. Hey Jess, that shit had me down bad. And I mean down bad, okay? I forgot how to turn this down. So yeah, I mean when I say down bad, I mean down bad. I had to take off work that day. Y'all know if you don't know anything about vertigo, vertigo comes out of fucking nowhere. Okay, left field. Pew, pow. Hey Peachy Poo. I was getting ready for this and working overtime. Sorry to answer your call. I'm calling when I get off. Yeah, so yeah, downhill. It came out of nowhere. I look up and it's like, oh yeah, hey, about your vertigo, about the fact that you feel dizzy. And I'm like, wait, I don't feel, oh shit. Right. So yeah, took me out. So then I had the week that I was traveling and I had to, oh, thank you. I had to, I'm trying to put on some lo-fi because if you know anything about me, I get distracted by the music. But so I had to put on I had to put on some lo-fi. Brittany, please. So the next week I was traveling. I had to drive down to Cincinnati on Wednesday. I went to Atlanta. I went to Atlanta. I had a fantastic time with my best friend. I had a time with some other people. Had a time, it is what it is. Maybe we'll get into it another time. This is my platform, so I can say what I want on here, right? Whatever the case, it definitely will always be the truth. But life happens. Life happens. And so we're going to talk about changes today. This is one of the things we're going to talk about, right?
changes with things around you, changes with people, just different type of changes, right? Um, this is genuinely like me right the fuck now, okay, so boom. So the Wednesday after my trip, y'all, I can't explain it. We got back I got back Monday. Tuesday, I had to call off. Um, I left work about halfway through. I couldn't do it. Wednesday, I worked the whole day. Woo, baby. But when I got off, I was in a bed. I woke up to eat, use the bathroom. That's it. I went right back to sleep. I was not a survivor. I know it couldn't have been. I swear it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been recovering from the trip still. Ain't no way I need 2 days to recover from a trip. I know I'm not. Is that an age? Is that in the age bracket where you need like 2 days to recover from a trip? 3 days? That whole week was trash. I ain't even gonna hold you. The whole week. Just throw the whole week away. I don't even want to redo it. We just clearly we're here. We're moving on. It is what it is, right? So here we are at the next Wednesday, and I have more updates for you guys. I would like to shout out our president. I had a caller. I had a caller, and their authorized title should have been president or CEO, right? And he was like, "Well, it's not really in fashion to be president these days." And I was like, "Sir, you're funny. So what title? Like I gotta redirect the call because we can't have that conversation on this recorded line." So he hi Big Daddy. So he chose CEO and we continue with the call or whatever the case. But, shout out to the man running the country. I have to go back in office 5 days a week. Hi, hey, if I don't know your real name and you came from TikTok, please tell me who you are. But I don't want to say your real name and you don't want your real name out in this atmosphere. But hi. Um, I mean, people can see it, actually. Everybody in the chat can see it, because I can see it in both places. Well, hello. So boom. Miles. Hi, Miles. Okay. So I have to go back in office 5 days a week. What does that mean for me? This will not be a thing. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm not going anywhere. Raw goodness is not going anywhere because we do this on the phone. My guests are all my guests are all here on my phone. But the space is not. I have to be selective. The space is not the space. The space is not my space. There it is. The space is not my space. So I have to figure out how I'm going to adjust. I might need some grace. I might not be here on Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. I might need to figure it out. I think I have a plan. So I'm going to start putting things together and do my best to be here on Wednesday. I have some things planned, y'all. Hey Tony, I have some things planned, y'all. Like, I'm gonna bring some of my poetry friends on. Tony in the chat, Tony's gonna be on. We don't know when they will be on, but Tony will be on. I like speaking that thing. Yeah. You like how I did that, Tony? Anyways, like I was saying, so I have some things planned. And then y'all, April 3rd is our 3-year anniversary. What are we gonna do? Do y'all have ideas? Like, what can we do? It's our 3-year anniversary. Like, what can we do? Here I go, Tony. Here I go. Yeah, it's our 3-year anniversary. I'm so excited because y'all just don't know. Thank you, Tony. Y'all just don't know what I've been through. For those of you who are new, boom, we talking about changes. All right, we're talking about changes. Let's get into it. So I'm switch the. I had my podcast plan is right here. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. So let's talk about changes. So boom, let's give a little history for those of you who are new to my podcast and all the changes that we've been through. We had 4 hosts at one point in time in our name. was Pretty and Petty. Okay. For various reasons, those four hosts are no longer here. They're still alive, y'all. When people say they're no longer with us, that equates to death. And no, they're still alive. They're just out in the world doing their own thing. And here I am, the lone wolf, still standing, still going strong. So that being said, I had to go through a lot of adjustments, and I'm still adjusting, and I'm still, thank you, TJ, and I'm still learning this thing on my own. And I get frustrated and I get upset with myself sometimes because I feel like I could be doing more. Um, but also in that, I do know that me being a singular person, right? I'm believing for my blessings to come where they will, right? Like a blessing for maybe um, a different equipment or a platform or somebody to post or make flyers for me. Right now, I'm not bringing in anything, right? I don't generate any revenue. I do this because I love it. I do it because I want to inspire people, because I want somebody to say, because of you, I'm still here, or because of you and your words, you inspired me to do XYZ. That's what I want. So that's why I'm still here. So first and foremost, with all of these changes, right? Changes with me having to go in office 5 days a week. That's a big deal. If you know, my office is not here. It's not where I live. So there are changes with how I'm gonna have to operate, literally operate my entire life. Changes with there's still future changes on the horizon that we don't know. Like, is the building lease going to be renewed by my company? And if it's not, what are we going to do? Are they going to send us back home? We have no idea. Are they going to let me work from an office that's up here? We don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. And so I'm just kind of out here in the whirlwind. And when I talk to people about adjusting to different changes and planning for things, I think the biggest piece that we need to grasp onto is that we need to sit in the now, right? We can make plans for whatever we need, and that's definitely recommended, right? So I know on Wednesday, I'll need to take my backdrop, I'll need to take my ring light, so I have a list that I'm going to physically write out. You might need that to write out a list of what you need to do. So I can see it and I can stop ruminating over these things in my mind. That's really where the anxiety comes in for us, right? If you think about a time that you had to make a big change, the anxiety really came when you sat with that change and sat with all the potential things to happen in your mind versus looking at today and saying, okay, today I can do this, and this. And that's all I can do in regard to this matter. Tomorrow, I can do this, and this. And, write that down, get it out of your brain. I think taking those small steps to accomplishing or working through the change is going to be the most important. Um, you have to be very, very flexible too, right? So in thinking about what the podcast is, literally, I put in work for this, like this, and then like there's still more to come. And I have so many ideas about this room in general that I don't want to let go, right? Maybe we never know, right? Maybe this change is going to be what I need to get to those places that I just said to y'all. Somebody who's going to work on my flyers, somebody who's going to help me post. I can do this all day. The social media part, not my forte. Not my forte. Tony, maybe I need to be awake with you in the morning doing the social media part because, I just don't. That means I need to go to sleep with you too, because you actually go to sleep and I be up. I'm up. Whatever the case. So yeah. Um, so maybe this change that I'm kind of stressing over is exactly what I need for my business. But if I'm not flexible in my mind and I'm not flexible in my heart, then I might not ever see that this change is exactly what I need Tony. Because can we go in and hire one together to do both our stuff? Because how do we do that? Let's talk about that. Call me after. Um, so okay, so flexibility. Embracing flexibility is huge. So we got taking small steps, making lists. Um, Getting out of your mind is a big one. Embracing flexibility. Um, focus on what you can control. That all falls into what we were just talking about. I can't control shit. Okay. Let me tell you what I can control. I can pack my bag. I can prepare as best I know how to for the week coming. Um, I, I can leave whenever, on Sunday to get down there to get settled. That will help my Monday. Um, I can control turning all my lights off. I can control the simple shit, right? Like, um, there's simple shit I can control, but I can't think about the big shit that I can't, like the lease for the building. What I'm gonna do? I What am I going to do about the lease? What am I gonna do about working in the office up here? There's one office, and I might not even be able to work in there. What am I gonna do? Nothing. I am gonna do something about the office. All I can do is ask my manager, hey, does this office have XYZ? If it does, am I able to work there? And my aunt is a manager where I work. So, hell yeah, I'm taking my babies. Hell yeah. Essentially, my cat is gonna live at my aunt's house full time. She don't know that yet. Cause I don't want to say too much on here. Miles, I'll text you. But essentially, my cat is gonna live at my aunt's house full time, and my dog will go back and forth with me. That's what it's gonna be. I wish I would leave Big Cat down here. I mean, up here. That's my baby, and he's like 14. Like I can't leave him up here. If I leave him up here and the unthinkable happens because he's 14, right? Read between the lines. I would be devastated. Um, Another tip for adjusting to these changes, is seeking support. I texted my aunts yesterday, and if you know anything about my family, and I don't know if you guys have families that are kind of the same, right? My family, I don't get the most emotional support from them. Let me just say it like that. I love them dearly, love them down, okay? Love them down. I do not get the most emotional support from them. Um, and so sometimes I can't talk to them about certain things. I have an aunt who kind of turns everything to be about her. I have another aunt who's very black and white. I have a mom whose dots don't always connect, and my dad. I love my dad, but my dad, and most of y'all know who my dad is, Mr. Dad, right? I love my dad, but sometimes my dad gives the most Christianese advice, and no shade to Christians, right? Because I believe in God myself, but um sometimes we need practicality, right? Sometimes I need something tangible I can do. Um, Telling me to pray about it isn't always the answer. It's just not. Um, so in seeking support this week, I texted my aunts and I said, "Hey, I'm really having. I don't want to get emotional. Golly." I said, "Hey, I'm really having to pause." I haven't gotten emotional over this yet, so this is a surprise. Um, I'm having trouble, not having trouble, but I'm having a hard time kind of piecing everything together. Because it's just big changes. And I never wanted to live back in my hometown. Not even 5 days a week, y'all. I have a time limit. I be wanting to go. Yeah, no. I don't want to cry. I mean, I'm already crying, but whatever. Um, I don't there's just so many old things down there for me, and I've never wanted to be back in that space. Um, and so this is just a very big change. It literally changes my entire week. Um, so yeah, so I had to text my aunts and I had to tell them, honestly how I was feeling, and that is, um, I like to give people kind of a heads up, like, hey, if I seem off, if I seem distant, if I'm not talkative, because y'all know I talk. If I'm not talkative, if I'm, this is that and a third, then I need you to forgive me, and kind of, give me some grace. You can't, when changes happen, you can't hide these moments from people who will be around you. And if you do opt to hide these moments, then I venture to say that it's gonna make it harder for you because then there will be people who don't understand um, why you're feeling how you're feeling. There will be people who don't understand why you're moving how you're moving, why you're quiet, like I said, right? Um, so in that, don't be afraid to tell people like, hey, this is how I'm feeling, this is what's going on, right? Um, You have to be patient, right? Patient with yourself, patient with the people around you, patient with a routine, right? So I'm already thinking in my mind what my new routine is going to be when I'm down there, how I'm going to manage myself and my animals within the space that's not mine. Um, and I think most importantly is to stay present. I heard a quote um, from a podcast. The most delusional place to live is in the past or the future, because those two things don't exist at this current moment. So staying present helps you to stay grounded, helps you to handle those things that are in front of you right now, right? So I am very much one that I can get big anxiety, right? And I know I'm not like the what's it called? The exception, or I'm not special, but my big anxiety causes me, to not eat properly, causes me to just want to sleep. I start avoiding things. I call off of work, like those type of things. So you have to stay present in the moment to avoid the anxiety of what happened and overthinking that, or the present and the possibilities, because those two things can I mean the future and the possibilities, those two things can absolutely bring hella anxiety your way. Okay, so let's go back over the tips. Okay, acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel how you feel. Stay open-minded and flexible. Take small steps, okay, within your changes. I like to think about a puzzle. Put the puzzle together piece by piece, however you need to. Some people start with the outer sides of the puzzle. Some people start with the pieces that match and work on the insides. Put the puzzle piece together how you need to. That goes into focusing on what you can control. Um, Maintain a routine and be patient. Always be open to new opportunities and stay present. Okay. These very things, although I'm speaking about a situation, right? I started to think about these things in regards to people, because I don't know about you, but for me, changes in relationships are very hard for me. Yeah, it stems from my childhood. Uh, I very much had to create my own community as a child. Um, I was not, I venture to say, in emotional connection and socially, I was not my mother's first priority. Um, so within that, I always created my own community. And, those type of people tend to become people pleasers. Hi, my name is Brittany. And from time to time, I'm a people pleaser. But also, we tend to love on people the way that we want to be loved or wanted to be loved as children. Um, and that is what I am accepting more and more about myself, is that I love people the way I wanted to be loved as a child and how I currently want to be loved. I mean, I love you down, baby. I love you down real bad. And uh that being said, again, changes in relationships, even friendships. I mean, I'm talking very basic friendships, um, can be hard for me. And so these tips very much apply to that as well, right? I have to acknowledge my feelings, the frustration, being upset, being honest with myself about even how much I miss the person, right? Because oftentimes we talk about I stand 10 toes behind myself and do. But, with the change of let's say even my job, there's a couple people I don't talk to who know everything about my job in regard to how I'm feeling, in regard to my thoughts, in regard to my plans, if this change was actually to happen. And here is the change. And I can't talk to them, right? So I have to acknowledge my feelings in that really sucks. That really sucks that I can't talk to them. Me talking to them kind of would be, contradicting me standing on my word. Um, I have to stay open-minded about, this person probably didn't belong in my life. As much as I fucked with them in that moment, in the time that they were in my life, they probably didn't belong in my life, and so there are new opportunities and new space for someone else to come in. More than one person too sometimes, right? We don't ever know, like, is this gonna be is this person taking up space that other people are supposed to be in, right? Am I attributing too much time and attention and focus to this person where someone else could come in, and I'm also speaking on a friendship level, right? Um that maybe someone else is supposed to be there. Um I have to be patient with myself when I miss them, or I have thoughts. I don't wanna go too much because this is a recent situation, so I don't wanna go too much into it, but, and then I have to think about my routine, right? If you lost your routine in getting to know somebody or spending time with a friend, and you kind of lost your routine, which we do a lot. We do a lot as, people. I don't even say as women, we do a lot as people. We get into a routine with someone else, and we lose our routine. So we have to go back to maintaining a routine within ourselves. A lot of people say that, oh, I had to find myself again. Well, what if we never lost ourselves in a relationship? Lost in moments and lost in feelings from time to time, but what if we never lost ourselves? So I think even in changing, even in good things, right? The start of a new relationship, right? It can bring anxiety, it can bring happy feelings, it can bring thought. You might cry, you might be mad one day, even in a new relationship, how are you maintaining a routine? How are you being present in the moment? How are you flexible? How are you taking small steps, right? Change isn't always negative. Change is positive as well. So we have to really stay optimistic. That was somebody asked, oh, it's this morning. It was on Tony's Live. It was this morning. Someone asked, "What is our favorite characteristic of ourselves?" Or did I ask it? Did I ask it? Tony, where you at? Did I ask it? I can't remember. Whatever the case, we had a conversation about our favorite characteristics, physical and like internal. And mine is my optimism. So, uh, I'm a glass half full type person. I don't care if it gets on people's nerves. When they're having a bad day or something happens, I'm like, well, maybe this, and this will come about. So yeah, I like to put that in there from time to time. The last thing I want to do, okay? Y'all know I don't keep y'all long. When it's just me, I get in, get out, give y'all the encouragement and motivation that I have for you. The last thing I want to do, and I told y'all, just a little snippet that I'm trying to think of how I want to say this. things happen, right? Things happen with people that you won't be able to control. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, Miles. Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. Um, yeah. People pleasing is definitely selfish. Um, this is my encouragement. I'm just gonna go for it how I wrote it down and what I have for you. Be so firm in yourself that when shit arises, you have no questions, no doubts, in your movements, your mindset, your truth, your heart. Be in a place with yourself that when people try to tear you down, people try to lie on you, people try to paint a picture of you that's not true. That's a lie, right? Paint a picture that's not true to other people. Um, that you don't need validation, right? In one of my group chats, we very much are in our villain era. We talk about it all the time. I will be the villain in your story, and I have no problem with it because I have no problem with knowing what I did, who I am, what my heart is, where my intent was, all of that, right? Um, I don't need validation behind certain things. And for those of you still watching, I want you to get to the place where you don't need validation behind certain things, right? I want you to be able to look at a situation and say, "Oh, okay, that's how you feel. Oh, okay, this is how this is gonna play out. Got it, got it," and be able to stand 10 toes down behind you, right? Um, what? I don't even know what this word says. Oh, warning. It says warning. Just a warning. When you get to a place that you're so solid in yourself, people gonna move different about you, right? Um, People will be intimidated, and that's okay. It's okay. Let them. Mel Robbins, right? She has a podcast. She's on TikTok. Mel Robbins has this let them theory. Let them. Let them. Okay. Let them really says let them do what they want. Let them feel how they feel. Let them say what they're gonna say. Let them argue with themselves. Let them go wherever they want to go. Let them. But also in that you need to let me, right? Let me is focused on how you control your mindset, how you react, and all of that. So while you let them do whatever. Um, don't forget to let me. You can say it to yourself. Let me. And don't forget that you can't stop what's happening. You can't stop somebody else's reactions. You can't stop somebody else's story. You don't have to um prove yourself to anybody. You don't have to um, get a defense counsel about you, right? People will see what they want to see. People will believe what they want to believe. And all you can do is maintain your standards, your morals, your values, and the truth. You owe nothing to nobody but the truth. And I want y'all to stand in that. That is my encouragement for the week moving forward. Stand 10 toes behind you. Be so solid in the person that you are that you don't have to seek validation. You don't have to seek uh, to let your story or your side be heard. That you move solid about yourself. Okay. Um, Through all the changes, y'all, we're going to be here. Raw Goodness is going to be here. Um, we're gonna have new guests, more new guests this year, more new topics. Through any ups and downs, we're gonna be here. Even if I gotta cry on the screen with y'all on them comments, we're gonna be here, okay? And I hope that this is a place that you can come to find the encouragement that you need. I hope that somebody out there took any part, whether I'm talking about the changes in life versus or the encouragement that I have for y'all for this week moving forward. Um, I hope y'all take it and y'all hold it dear. I hope it meant something to somebody. And live your life real. raw, and uncut. That's all we can do. That's what we owe it to ourselves to do. And with that, it's a wrap. We will be back next week. I'm going to put it out there in the atmosphere, baby. I'm going to be prepared, right? I'm going to make my list. I'm going to take my background down there because I still have my backdrop. I'm going to take my backdrop down there. I'm going to take my ring light down there. I'm going to take my stand down there. We're going to have a podcast next week. I don't know the topic. I don't know. For anybody who needs a social media manager, we're going to have a social media manager. Okay. We're going to have people who make flyers. We're going to have marketing on our side. We're going to have people that just come out and volunteer to help us do things. Okay. To help us grow. And then when that money starts to flow, I'm going to break all y'all. Okay. Okay. But I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. We're about to get out of here. You guys are so special to me. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you to everybody who shared. Make sure you subscribe to the page. 300 subscribers, 500 subscribers, 3,000 hours of watch time. So even if you just go back and play my videos, it's under the live tab. Excuse me. Even if you just go back and play the videos on a separate device, just let them play. Let me get them hours of watch time from y'all. I appreciate y'all. Again, live your life real, raw, and uncut. And until next week, we out of here. Love y'all.